OpTic Chicago, Seattle Surge. Let's get right into Moscow. We'll start off with Scump and OpTic's POV. As the battle for mid-map goes down. And just nades everywhere. No trophies available. A Pristinian Classic, likely the opening you want to see. They soar forward. They win the fight against the two subs of OpTic Chicago, and Classic keeps on rolling.
Well, they get another two, right? The next layer is on up, but this is what you want to see. This SMG duo can be a scary one. They play with aggression. They do it again. They have all 6 kills to start this game. And while OpTic, they have some street control, going to try to push on up. Nice start here for Seattle Surge. It's about this rotation to the second hill as Octane just going to wait for a couple of spawns. And on this second push, Scump's going to find 2 and get on that hill.
Due to the early success, you get Octane in a powerful spot. Formal though gets the angle to take him out, so that... Where's the spawn come in? Look at Octane all the way out on the other side of the map, but who's stepping up big for the team? It's going to be Classic and Pristini again.
Spawns,
a 5-1 start for Classic. But yeah, they spawn it right behind them. All 3 are going to pop. As Gunless is trying to push forward, but this could work out beautifully for OpTic, as they're now into the point.
Yeah, I mean, just as that hill spawns, that spawn is wide open, and while OpTic a couple off, they die, they spawn right as that hill pops, they get the spawns, and I mean, it's just the position of Seattle Surge. Nobody was in that safe position, but that's going to be 3 dead for Seattle Surge. It's going to be the last one alive, and that was a little bit too easy. The gun's still hot for Seattle. And while this is going on, OpTic, they're just on the hill. They're on the hill, but Pristinian Classic flying out of bait, now have numbers advantage. Can they bait for him? They sure can. There's the artillery for Gunless. He's able to rotate on over. There's the streak. Can he get another one? There's the cruise in. For Pierce as well, that was 8 in a row. They still have a 30-second lead, and the streaks are in.
I can help you, Globe.
Put on Eski's got one. And one's in 2 at a time, 2 at a time.
I don't see Globe.
I don't see Globe. One's glass and Globe.
I don't see Globe.
Here's glass. Glass.
Nothing street, nothing street.
Yo,
we can flip,
Eski's at me.
I have street.
Eski's dead. Another one. Eski's hurt. Half health. Laying down.
I don't see any street.
Nice jump. I'm floating through.
I brought that. Laying the glass down. Come this week, back left.
He's one shot, another one hit right. Eski's. Yo, back up.
Yo, respawner.
I'm gonna flip. I'm taking it.
I'm holding your research.
There's one Eski's. It's under our window, I think, guys.
Yeah, they're still pushing.
I spawned out still.
Mid pressure. One's in the back, too.
I don't see Sam.
Sam's in the back.
In the back, Sam. Sam in the back, dead.
Yo,
push me out. You pushed me out in the back. He's back P search.
Let's go right.
Down. Yo, I think one is
Middle window. Nice. One's Nick's 3, right?
Yeah. Nick was back bus.
Probably B search.
Yeah, I flashed in window. Can I flash the thing?
What if you with Brandon?
I'll see the year.
I didn't flash the thing. Yo, close mid on me.
I'll help you mid. Side door.
Close mid, press in 1 shot. He's close. There's 2 side door. Yo,
side door dead.
Close ticket.
Yeah,
Watch out.
I'm going back window.
Go fast.
I'm hitting front.
Side door again. He went back to time. Side door to time.
Go back side door.
Side door. I'm flash. Yo, push through quick. Let's go. Yo, we're gonna put this one out.
Yo, I'm gonna go deep bank, okay?
But you'll have 3 here. It's a top right spawn for the other 2 players of Surge. You've got numbers for a second. Can Gunless and Octane hold? So far, Gunless doing a great job. He's able to take down the first. Octane will finesse for another. The finesse continues to top bus. Scump spinning in circles to find him and finally able to drop him. But Gunless up this entire time in the point as they continue to hold.
I mean, you take that every single time if you're Surge, right? You get the first 30 seconds or so, they try to break and they do. Guess what? You get gifted the rotation. That's happened multiple times now, from P2 to P3, and now at this bus hill once again. OpTic trying to split this time. Envoy and Formal able to find 3 dead. There's just 1 player remaining in Pristini. He's inside. Well, he is spotted, and while OpTic, they need these 25 seconds, plus they flip the spawn. It's a great opportunity here. With Formal and Envoy's position, they have them spawning on the wide left. They can chain P1 and P2, take over this game.
From Gunless, because you got to think they're going to be called in soon once they look to get set up, unless they're going to take one first push on it. But if OpTic can deal with that, they can deal with the streaks and hold on. That's how they'll make the rally. Just 4 points needed for Surge. Cruise in. 1 down, able to hit Envoy. They'll take him out of the picture, and lurking still there will be Classic. Is Gunless trying to get involved with the pistol once again? He will hit, so will Classic. But you still have him here. OpTic still holding on, enough to keep Surge out of the point, but at some point they're going to need some time as well.
Yeah, I mean, Dash, though, he's going on a pinch. And that actually spawns Seattle Surge down low. You have members here for Seattle. They only need 4 seconds, and Gunless still has the artillery, right? So at the end of the day, they can still use that to break P3. It's not like they had to break right at this hill. There's a lot of time left. Only a couple of seconds needed. Pristini, he's got Gunless watching over him. And Seattle Surge, they do it again. They go 1-0 this series. For Seattle Surge, they've only played it 1 time throughout this Stage 5. They lost it on the other side of OpTic. They haven't played it all in Stage 5.
We'll see what kind of strategies we get in the opening, as Envoy's going to be lurking towards water steps. Bit of a 2-2 split on the get-go for Seattle Surge. And Envoy's just waiting to pounce. He'll have Formal looking over him deep. Mid-map, Scump looking to take that fight at Zig, but it's just a slow progression here from Surge, just trying to play for a little bit of info, and that's going to be the pounce. Envoy able to get through. The nade not going to hit. Now over to Scump at mid-map as he's trying to fight for his life. Hit down to 50 HP, but staying up. And then Formal, who was looking over Envoy, able to connect on the kill. They've got a 4v2 now. In a good position for round 1 with Bomb down.
Yeah, I mean, Bomb's down. Gunless is left in a 1 versus 4. It's all mid-map control. Scump, he's going to find that final kill through mid-Zig. A good round there for OpTic. That just starts.
Heavy hit and stack for Surge towards mid-map. They'll have one lurking water step. Pristini will be in that position. You saw Envoy is trying to spot through the crack for info, but he's got 2 players to deal with. Can he at least take down 1? Not going to happen. Shots in between both, and Scump will get the first blood. Classic welcome to the blender as well, as Scump is popping off here in the round 2. The help is in once again. Formal looking over his subs, and now Octane 1v4. First bit of work is done, but the trade is through, and so far, so good for OpTic and Surge. Yeah, if they're going to make a run, I don't know if it's a confidence thing or what it is exactly, but he's going to need more of it. As it's another first blood for OpTic. This time it'll be Envoy. Maybe get a little bit overzealous, but he will stay alive. Then dashing through on the flank. He nearly flicks onto the third. But it was a 1v3 for Gunless the first round, then a 1v4 try for Octane, now down to a 1v2. For Octane to try and clutch up, and it's again on an offense for them, a Bomb down in a precarious position.
He's got some time to work with, though. Formal and Envoy really have no idea. He might have a free kill here. Formal just going to turn around and snap behind. Beautiful shot from Formal.
Just trying to find the angle. Surge yet to get a first blood. Can they get one? Finally they do. Gunless. It's the first blood. They try to work the 4v3. Under 30 seconds left to work on the clock. Pristini takes down another. Pristini is fried as he takes down 2. Scump last alive, and he will drop. Is the trade on point? The 4v4 retake works out for Surge. A much needed round to get going in this game too. Scump is here. Pristini keeps it rolling. Another big gunfight win for him, and Gunless follows it up.
And that's what I mean, expect the unexpected. 4 players through the middle of the map. They immediately just fly at laundry, and this is what you wanted to see from Seattle. Just quick with their reactions. Allow Pristini and Classic to find the opening gunfights, and they are doing just that as Pristini opens it up with 2 in the round, and now it is just Dashy by himself, and Seattle Surge have surged their way back into this raid search and destroy.
I'm getting planted now for OpTic, and last round it was a 4v4 retake for Surge. Can they do it again?
Classic at least able to find 1, so now you're in a 3v3. At least he gets that. It's back onto the board, and, well, Gunless able to find Scump, and now it's a 3 versus 2, and Pristini on 4 in a row. He is ready to fly. His ARs are in position. What is he going to go? He's going to slide out for the challenge. Octane's able to find 1, but it's down to Envoy in a 1 versus 2. 20 seconds left. Gunless, Octane getting aggressive. Here we go, just trying to play the clock. He has played his angles beautifully as he's able to reposition. Here comes the challenge out. And Gunless with the pistol, 5 in a row, and he just has enough time.
In the round 7, let's see what Surge opt to do. They've got the wide open bomb site, but every second that ticks by is Formal and Envoy starting to work the flank, but Pristini trying to deal with it. Only 4 left in the clip. He wants to go to the pistol, but now Octane, the angle from Tiki, gets the help through. Teamwork on point, and Pristini, good job staying up.
Just staying alive, just buying time. And then Gunless gets the timing on the flank, so now they have man advantage. They get very quick on their decisions. Gunless, he's gonna go for the ping. He gives them the call outs. They have all the information, and Pristini, well, with that position, able to find one more. 1 versus 2 now for Scump. And he clutch on up, and it's gonna be tough with the bomb planted because Octane can just back up the bedroom with that AR. And he catches them as they're running on out, but they just go up middle stairs. They just go up towards those middle stairs, and they're gonna have an idea soon of where he is.
35 to go. Scump looking for the clutch. He's got a hunt. They're both water steps. And he fried ball.
No.
Gets it behind. There's the first. They line up. And Scump makes the play to end 8 and 4. And OpTic regain the lead.
What a play by Scump, able to clutch on through. He took his time, he was patient. And while it's a bit of a mistake for Seattle, I thought they were just gonna back up to bedroom. Why wouldn't you? But you get the ping out of Gunless, a huge round. So while he stops, the momentum snaps onto the second player.
I think Scump was the one that got the kill on Gunless as well. So he stopped from getting the cruise missile. You'll still have the actual artillery to call in. Oh,
No
well,
way.
Of course.
No
Of
way.
course. Scump loves to hold him. He gets stuck again for the 70th time this year, and it takes out a teammate. But a heck of a nade from the Surge side as they now got numbers. And Envoy and Formal, well, they find themselves in a predicament, just wondering what the hell happened.
Yeah, Scump, I hate Semtexes. We've all seen the clips, poor Scump, but still a 2v3. Pristini gets a little aggressive towards Art, and they're able to find that kill. So it's still doable. They're just going to rotate on out.
How long do you think Heavy Skills has a tweet of that play out for him?
I think it's probably already posted.
Probably. Now Formal for the 1v3. Just watch this duo clutch up. Can he maybe do the same, but a much more difficult position? He's at least able to recoup the bomb. Info on one. The other two still holding towards back B side. He actually takes a bullet on the cross and will drop. So Surge, a rebound in the Simtex. Point. What's a bloodbath in mid? They go 2 for 2. Gunless. A big play from Surge. You got the 2 powerhouse megastar ARs on Surge. The same can be said on OpTic. It's an AR fight. As these 4 go toe-to-toe in the 2-on-2 with a ton of time on the clock. And for now, Surge have backed it up, just maybe focusing on a flank or a little bit of over-aggression out of OpTic. Now they got to make a decision.
I mean, both OpTic members just really playing around information right now. You have Formal kind of watching mid-map and flank. You have Dashy who's waiting to see do they go towards B, but it's going to be an A hit. Now Octane just has to clear out all of Laundry, but they're going to have an idea. The bomb is wide open, plans going down, and you have the artillery. This is where that streak becoming so clutch for Gunless and Seattle Surge.
Yeah, this winds down. Time starts to dwindle. Yeah, Formal can shoot it out of the sky. He's done that a few times throughout the course of his career.
Well,
or just hit the pick with the gunny. No streak going to be coming in from Gunless. Now on Octane to clutch. Can he pull off the 1v2? There's the wall bang on the first. His Formal takes a bullet to the brain. Octane, Dashy, 15 to go. Dashy with the hunt, Dashy with the snap, Dashy with the round win to put him up 5-4. We got 1 mid, 3 filtering over towards B. Dashy sub in hand. They start to move their way up the map behind the trophy. He's got Scump to work with. Still waiting deep for a push through will be Envoy as they look to get the plant down quick, but the streak is going to get called in. That's going to hop him off the plant, so he's going to get off it. He's about halfway done. They'll delay this a bit behind the streak, but it's not going to catch anybody. Oh, I take it back. Dashy will drop to the final missile. Octane hits the beams again, but Envoy with that gunfight win, Joe, gives them a shot.
Yeah, he gives them a shot, but bomb is down. A very delayed third missile there, but it does connect with 1. Still 2v3. I mean, it's just tough now. You have to take some AR gunfights with those subs. As Envoy, maybe just trying to find a pick water side, but you see they are ready for Scump inside a kitchen. Classic Gunless locking this down.
Can he get one and get out? Not going to happen. Envoy will drop. Scump falls up with a trade onto 1. Now to another 1v2, but he can't win it. Gunless Huge again to round 11 we go. 13 and 5 out of Gutless. This Surge survived the clutch plays from OpTic. It'll be offense again for OpTic. No streak available this time around for Surge. And it's up the gut. His Envoy has sent it looking for a fight, but the guy on the other side of it has been the hot hand in this series. It's Gunless holding Kitchen. Classic to work with him money once again. And as they work towards Waterside, it's Pristini playing around Tiki. Pristini's gone. There's the first blood.
Still, though, they're just taking their time, just trying to force Seattle to react, and that's exactly what's happening. They think this is going to be a B hit, but they're going to rotate out of this. You see Scump with the bomb, Envoy is there. Maybe they hear some audio, but they're going to be across the bomb already. Nobody in position. Gunless is going to be the first man up. What can Gunless do? Is he going to see anything? He is not knocked in. He is down now at 2 versus 4.
Gunless has made plays all map long. Can he clutch up again? Him and Classic got to make the play. 25 seconds left to go, and Scump gets another one into double digits. Gunless, he's been a one-man wrecking crew, but now literally the last one up. The train is through. Can happen on this map is it was 5 offensive wins for the first time on the year. I do not think we will be seeing that, but the opening break so big for both sides, but especially the offense. You get pinned here, you can be trapped for a long amount of time just trying to get that foothold mid. Let's see if Surge can get a nice opening. But it's Dashy and Envoy that line things up early.
Yeah, Classic just trying to get that playing control. They're trying to get out towards A. Just keep this position, stay out of that trap, and each kill will help them do so. Gunless, the hot hand in the series so far, eyes on him. And while if Dashy and Formal can try to slow him down. Jump coming off a big search and destroy as well in game number 2, but there is that playing control by the Surge submachine gun players, and they're starting to get some work done at both A and B.
Yeah, they had a 3 down, which put them in a good spot, but some big kills from OpTic to at least get back out towards mid. And that's Dashy that's still in a position to make a play. But it's Octane that's hitting the shots. Dashy does get 2, so from bottom plane going off. And off the point for now are Surge. Formal then involved in the action as well. You just got 1 bit of progress so far. I mean, every bit counts if you're trying to get a round 5 defense, but you'd like to get more here if you can if you're Surge.
I mean, you know, we talked about kind of, do you want to kind of put pressure on towards B so A frees up, and I think they try to do that in the 3 down. And a couple of kills come through for OpTic, and well, that isolates the players on A. So now they have to redo step 1, try to get out of this trap and get some map position. But Formal up to 6 and 2 in this game. Dashy with another one. Only, 18 seconds left. As Envoy just playing his life, throwing a couple of shoulders. Nice movement to get out and play his life. But he needs his teammates. He's got to regen his health.
Yeah, it just feels like Envoy and Scump have been the front line, and they're getting dropped, but the ARs are picking it up, and there's a team kill behind a trophy, but Octane and Gunless, despite that, they're able to get the key kills, and now they might have a point done. OpTic will take the focus over towards B.
Classic and Pristini, both put around like a 1.2 KD in that game number 3. So that series went all the way to a game 5 as well. We could have another one here, but they do have a recent matchup. We'll see if OpTic learn from those mistakes, and they're fighting their way back into this one as they still have a 1 life advantage. That gets taken away, but 40 seconds left. Surge has to start working the objective.
Will it be the time? Will it be the objective? Will it be the lives? I don't know, but hopefully we've got a wild finish here in the round 1 as Classic will send Envoy back to spawn. Classic gets another. The SMG duo of OpTic taking off the front line. You've got 3 towards mid-map for Surge now looking to make the play. It's been Formal and Dashy really carrying the slaying load for OpTic, and they might need to go clutch, but as Dashy drops, Formal there right behind him. The 2 heavy hitters in round 1 taken out of it, and onto the objective goes Surge. They'll stop the clock with 17 to go.
Let's say they were being very patient with this clock, but you're right, they're playing around the lives right now, right? It's a 4 versus 5. This is like an S&D round. They got to retake. Second tick almost done. Dashy looking for the pick. There's the slide out. Scump, he's going to be the first to challenge. Envoy follows that up. 2 players remaining. Scump again. finds the second kill. They do get the second take, but it's down to a 2 versus 4. It's Octane and Pristini trying to clutch on up in this round.
Tell you what, Scump and Envoy were having a rough round, but they make the plays and clutch up when needed. That'll get them the round victory. If they had 8 kills between them at one point, but get 4 in a sequence there. Yeah, I think they combined to get all 4 during that stretch. It was beautiful and it was needed because they were in the 4 versus 5. They get rid of Gunless in the back. They can't do it. He's the one-man wrecking crew. Is the gunny for one, the nade for another, as he looks to just hold from the back barrel. How good has he been in this matchup? And we've been waiting for it at times this year. I thought he was going to snap on a formal as well, but thankfully for OpTic, the trade is on point. Can Scump get them the opening through plane side?
They're just playing around that plane control right now, and then from there, just trying to fly on out towards A. Plastic's just trying to do what he can, but you can see what Scump has in mind. Protect his teammates and get this angle onto the point. But nice beams from the AR of Octane, but that's going to be 2 dead. Pristini now in that same corner that Classic just was a couple of seconds ago, but the lives go the way of OpTic. They're going to get on that objective and pause that clock.
Let's see if they can complete it. We've still got people here from Surge. They're going to look to break back in and stop this with 41 to go. Classic and Octane will take out a couple, but still on the point will be Scump. Looking over him is Dashy. First bit just about done. Nice beams there from Dashy, and that should be the A zone. So they're able to finish that. Beautiful job. Up 4 in lives, making it 5. Now the transition across. Can it be clean? The one guy in, they're going to have to break again.
Yeah, but Envoy, I mean, he finds that first kill, so that gives some breathing room for OpTic. Now inside a plane.
Probably a bit of the reason for the separation here between the 2 squads in the round 2. You still have time to work with, 45 seconds to go. As OpTic try to bleed him out, maintain that lives advantage, and we'll see if it comes down to the wire yet again. Classic and Octane, though, again, the 1-2 punch. Classic, he gets a double of his own, and now look at where they're spawning so deep, and Classic ripping and roaring up to 16 and 13. Where's he gonna be? You never know where Nicky D's gonna hit from, because it's everywhere all at once.
And Octane has been the last lone player at B, I think 3 different times, and each time he wins his solo one-on-one. Now he's up to 5 in a row. Remember, he had 5 ticks done if you were Seattle. Scump, though, is able to get them onto the point behind a multi-kill. They're going to be onto this point, 7 versus 5 in the lives, but only 8 seconds. A trophy kill in for Octane, why not? Everything's going his way. But the nades connect, a life advantage their way. It's now a 6 versus 3. Octane trying to work up towards that A street. He's got to wait for Gunless and Classic to come off a spawn. But it's a stack from OpTic. They're excited about this one, trying to wrap this round up, and they will.
Envoy and Scump are pushed up the map, and you got to get through them first. You get 2, but you still have the numbers here if you're OpTic. It's Pristini, he can't get anything wrong. The timing seems off, the deaths are mounting up. And they're getting them locked in. Maybe Gunless too will get him out, get him some breathing room.
You would think that, but very disciplined for OpTic, right? Dashy finds kill, backs on up. You love seeing that. Doesn't reach-out, doesn't over-chow. They have the numbers, they have map control. Play that clock. 20 seconds left. Seattle, all of the pressure is on them. Scump with some beams across the map lines. The second slide almost connects with the third. Formal now in a 1 versus Pristini, and he beams him off the heady.
And he gets the third too. TTP rolling through Surge right now. The streak continues right back to Scump. The kill feed has just been Formal and Scump. Finally, Envoy in the mix, but it's 5 in a row, and it's a map win. It has been a rough 2 years since the inception of the Call of Duty League, but what a win it can be here. You go through FaZe, you go through OpTic. They got to get this to a map 5. Radar point now underway, and Formal picks up where he left off. Open it up with a Simtex.
Envoy as well with another crate just to give them a better break off here. I mean, looking at raid search and destroy, this is Seattle's But it's their hardpoint map, their best hardpoint map at 8-3, 3-1 in this stage as well. But OpTic, so they're going to start on that good side, but Octane, he's worked through towards back laundry. He's going to block spawns for now. As you're going to see, Formal Dashy spawn up in Kitchen, and he is ready for it. At least finds one. Seattle, though, with control of the hill.
And assert the dominance and aggression that we saw in the opening hardpoint. He started out strong. He was 3-1 before, of course, we cast a Gersom. He gets shot in the back by Envoy. Envoy's POV will go straight away as the subs combine to take down another one inside of Kitchen. He looks to push it out, but Gunless has been winning his ones today, Joe.
Yeah, he has, but a nice day from Scump, up to 6-2. And well behind Envoy, they get right in the kitchen with some aggression. Dashy working the pinch, able to find two. There's the spawns. Go the way of OpTic, a beautiful break there at Kitchen.
Big Bruce is rolling, now the call in, and Gunless is here, and he's like, all right, I'm hopping out and shelling. As he wins another one and puts Gunless down, that's 5 in a row now for Dashy. Building towards some streaks, but Gunless wants no part of it. Gunless right back off spawn. Bang! That's a triple.
First one, it was going to be Dashy, but he gets taken down by Prestige. But the close spawns go the way of OpTic. You see that pops right on up to do the position of Formal. Here comes Dashy, here comes Scump. They're able to find the kill, and OpTic rotate over to Garage.
Envoy just gets right in off the close spawn, a melee to Gunless, and the teammates follow it up. The close spawn pays off, and Envoy gets his third. They're rolling now. His multi-kills start to mount up for OpTic.
Still another quick push, and while Dashy's just not missing now. He's up to 10-6 in this map, but Surge need the rest of this time to get them back into the map.
Surge need the time. They're in trouble if OpTic get a break. Let's go right to an Astro listen in with Seattle Surge.
Got one.
Hit on you.
Towards the middle of the map, so Scump, he's not going to have his back covered. He's going to get taken down, and very early on, you're going to have presence here from Seattle Surge inside of Kitchen, but it looks like it's going to be a laundry push, and right off a spawn, Scump's going to get taken down.
Christini need to step up after the map 3, and he's done that at 17-17. Classic likely going to have to rally, but Formal's going huge, winning gunfight after gunfight in the back line as we look for a lead change. It is in. OpTic go back out in front. And Formal continues to try and slow this build-up towards ringside. Another gunfight win, now 3 in a row as he battles to get back to even. But the next push going to come in from front Kitchen. Envoy lying in wait. They stack them up, and they all drop. The hold still strong from OpTic.
And look at the aggression, right? They're trying to get out towards the middle of the map. You still have a safe spawn for 3.
If they really want to get the other hit and get away from him, well, they got to win the fight, or they got to funnel it all through mid-map, and who's waiting mid? It's Octane at +5, and you've got 30 seconds off the clock, and due to the timing of the deaths for OpTic, they haven't gotten near the point yet. This is their push.
And look at Classic, he spawns all the way out. He spawns out, so he's going to take this rotation all day. OpTic have to be careful with this. I mean, you break this too late, you're going to give them the basketball rotation. That's exactly what happens. They got to fly now. They are able to find a couple of kills. That means Pristini and Octane are going to spawn out, but they have to hunt down the last 2. Gunless Classic set up towards the back rock, trying to find kills once again on rotation. A 20-point lead, but a big moment here in our game number 4. And was that an overstep for OpTic? Should have they just held the middle of the map? I'm not quite sure. But they now have to break basketball, a tough one to do.
Putting in the dagger time. Looking for a lead, but Scump with the gunny wins a tough fight. Octane, though, still in the back. He's got Gunless to work with. They'll spawn deep. Across water is OpTic trying to soar in. His Classic coming alive. He's double negative, but he's got 4 in a row in a big moment. And he wins another one, make it 5. He had to step it up, and he's stepping up when it matters. Lead the Surge as Court wraps up.
And again, just such a late push. I mean, a good job by Envoy and Scump to at least, contest 10-15 seconds. So you're up to 225. But look at the positions of Pristini and Octane. They've won this rotation. They have numbers. They're the first players in the hill. Here we go. Pristini able to pick up the flank. All the kills going the way of Surge. He's got a Krieg on the ground. Classic has one. That's 6 in a row. Can he find a streak? Is he going to get us to a map 5?
I'm sure he's going to need this streak. They might just do it with the gunny 5 points needed for Surge. Artillery ping is in. The comms are in. It's 5 for Pristini and Surge. They get us to a map 5. Throw it all out the window. window. It's time to go. OpTic. Surge. One map.
There it is, right away. Right away. There's that challenge back alley from the subs. Look at the aggression out of Classic and Pristini.
Well, they'll be on one side of it. A lot of it becomes a timing game. When is the pounce going to come? His Envoy looks like he's prepping to maybe track back.
Well, there's the info. This is looking like an A hit. You have Gunless get the info. Well, all the grenades are tossed at him. Envoy's giving up back alley. He's giving out that call out as he works up towards mid-courtyard. Well, on it. Oh, he was trying to get that shot. And, well, instead of getting the first blood, he gets first blooded.
He probably needed a bullet to finish that off. Instead, he goes down, 25 to go. And now, Classic is pushed through back alley. It looks to develop the pinch, but the bomb gets planted for OpTic. It was Octane with the first blood. And he is looking for more. Is they are just tagged up and stacked up. Yeah, trapped. Trying to hold on. It'll come down to Formal and Scump. Time's dwindling. Formal will drop. Scump, can he be the hero again? Not going to happen. Pristini flies through for both. And the defuse is Surge. Dashy starts to work his way into top round. He's got Pristini there, and there's the first blood. Classic on the shallow. Nice shoulder for the information. Gets the call out and backs up.
And I like this sometimes. We see this from Dash. We see it on Raid. We see it on Express at times. He likes to get aggressive, play with those teammates. They have the numbers advantage, but Classic just goes right down the middle. He finds the kill. Is there any trade? They're trying to hunt him down. Doesn't happen. Able to get out with his life. And now you have Octane and Gunless working towards this A site.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if Classic has the bomb in hand. We know he's going to send it. We've seen him in the opposition spawn sometimes. He's going. Yeah, and he'll get the kill to bring it to 3-3. Now can OpTic get the retake. As Dashy works the cross. They isolate. Gunless. They can. Scuff it from behind. Numbers again to OpTic. 20 seconds to go. They got to work the kills to the defuse. The jump shot from Dashy. Range true. 13 in the clip. That's enough to win the gunfight, but the read shot out and the trade on point. Dashy on the defuse to tie us up at 1-1.
Where do they want to work? They're going to go towards this A side. Right now it's looking that way. Is Scump going to work his way over? But Classic is going to get this information. He has the cross. And once this happens, we'll see what does Seattle Surge want to do. How do they want to retake this site?
Dashy gets ripped down to 15 health there from the shots from Classic, but he stays alive. Great job playing his life. Tags in and Classic from the mid position. Dashy heals up, rechows and wins it. Another first blood for Dashy, but Pristini nearly a second. Scump though through on the trade. It's all on Octane now. They slide out, the double chow is in. I think it's a big round for Dashy again. The first blood, and he might have got the final one too.
A very slow round here from Surge. Classic just trying to get some info upside top round, but the rest of the team just trying to find a pick. With those ARs, you have Pristini watching back alley to make sure there's no pressure. So Envoy might throw him a shoulder. Actually, he's going to find the timing. Look at that number 2. Watch that arrow. Again, the playmaker of this team. Trying to give them all the info, and well, that info is going to be it's an A hit. But Envoy, he might just ruin this round quick.
Can he find the opening? Can they maybe set up Dashy for the streak? Scump will get caught. There's the opener. 2 in front, but Gunless with the reaction time. Another player down to 15 health, but there's the first streak in. Dashy and Formal. The Megastar ARs go clutch, and now it's just Gunless. I don't even know how Gunless gets that kill. He's down low health again. Can't dodge the nade. And he will drop. OpTic, hold on. That was a scary moment.
It's just going to be a traditional round. I mean, they have the info of where the setup is for Seattle. Gunless inside A does get picked into a 3-on-3. They get bombed down. Maybe they can clutch on up, and it's Scump again with a multi-kill. We saw it so much in map 2. The peak, though, from Classic towards the middle of the map, why not? Of course he's going to be there. They have to get on the bomb. They have to get on the plant. It's going to be a 1v1 Octane versus Formal.
He knows he's got a plant. He knows he's got a plant, so he sends it forward. And Octane closes out a wacky round. Envoy gets his second in the game. There's the first blood. Classic, though, he's still holding the tags are in. He's down to 30 health, goes Formal, but he's still up. And the help comes in to keep him up, and then Once again, the classic gets shots, and if he doesn't get a kill, it's Dashy that's going to put him down. Gunless now, last up, 1v3, 40 to go. As OpTic pushed to go up by 2 again. You can see where Bomb is. This is not going to be the easiest thing for Gunless.
Yeah, Bomb is where it's a classic position, right? I mean, good luck getting this one. Formal watching the cross. And especially with streaks, they have to be ready for this, even on these offensive rounds. Watch the aggression from Seattle into Brown.
The bomb goes down here for OpTic.
Now, you need Dashy to stay alive. He's your key. He finds the first blood, but he's got the artillery. You still have Scump in the sight, and well, maybe you don't even need the artillery. Formal finds another one. That would be best case scenario. The Cruise opens up the bomb site. They get it into a 4v4, and it is perfect.
But that artillery still looming. Trophy out, hit on. Quick plant. This classic will just work to get in.
This might be too late, though.
It's going to be
instant.
I mean, on the street.
They might dodge this.
They're able to dodge it. They go 1 for 1. Can you win the round with all streaks exhausted? And of course, it's Envoy working the flank. On the other side is Duo, and Scump gets a kill.